Speaking Up When It Counts, Crisis Communication Strategies for Public Health Leaders by Monique Farmer, APR. I recently led a media training for a room filled with public health officials passionate about their work, but also a little nervous about interacting with the media. And who can blame them? When a public health crisis hits, the stakes are sky high. One wrong message, one moment of hesitation, and suddenly misinformation is spreading faster than the truth. But here's the thing, silence is not an option. When public health leaders hesitate to engage with the media, they leave a dangerous vacuum, one that fear, speculation, and social media rumors will eagerly fill. So, how do you confidently step up when it matters most? Let's break it down. Why engaging with the media is non-negotiable. The media isn't just reporting on public health crises, they're shaping how people respond to them. If officials don't step up and own their narrative, misinformation will do it for them. Take COVID-19, for example. The public was desperate for answers, but mixed messages from different agencies led to confusion and distrust. Meanwhile, Dr. Anthony Fauci became a household name because he showed up again and again, answering tough questions, providing clarity, and owning the story. Contrast that with Hurricane Katrina, where a lack of clear communication fueled panic and skepticism. People didn't know who to trust, and that made everything worse. The lesson? You have to be the trusted voice in the room. Because if you're not talking, someone else will be, and they might not be telling the truth. The golden rules of crisis communication. If you take away nothing else from this, remember these 3 things. Be first. If there's a crisis, the first message out is usually the one that sticks. Even if you don't have all the answers yet, acknowledge the situation and commit to providing updates. Be right. Accuracy matters. If you don't know something, say so, but also say when you'll have more information. Be credible. People can forgive uncertainty. They won't forgive dishonesty. Your credibility is your most valuable asset. Protect it. And here's a bonus rule for all my PR folks. The 95/5 rule. 95% of a public information officer's job is preparing for the 5% of the time spent responding to a crisis. So if you're only thinking about media engagement once the crisis hits, you're already behind. Essential media training tips for public health leaders. Prepare like your reputation depends on it, because it does. Have your key talking points ready before you ever step in front of a microphone. Anticipate tough questions, because reporters will ask them. Balance scientific accuracy with public comprehension. Don't let jargon get in the way of clarity. Speak like a human, not a robot. Ditch the technical lingo. If your neighbor wouldn't understand it, neither will the public. Don't sound overly rehearsed, it kills authenticity. Use storytelling to make your message memorable. A real-life example will always hit harder than a statistic. The social media factor, a blessing and a curse. Social media can be a powerful tool for spreading accurate information quickly, but it's also a breeding ground for misinformation. Monitor online conversations so you can correct false narratives before they go viral. Engage trusted voices, community leaders, healthcare professionals, and scientists to help amplify your message. Adapt your approach. Your message for journalists should be different from your message for the public. Tailor your content for each platform. What public health crises have taught us? Every crisis leaves lessons in its wake. Some of the biggest? COVID-19, the power of transparency, and the damage of inconsistent messaging. The Flint water crisis, a reminder that ignoring public concerns leads to catastrophic distrust. Ebola, 2014 to 2016. Proof that coordinated messaging and clear communication strategies save lives. If we don't learn from the past, we're doomed to repeat the same mistakes. How to prepare for the next crisis before it happens. Train your team. Regular media training ensures everyone knows how to respond. Create a crisis communication playbook. Have a step-by-step plan ready to go. Set up media monitoring tools. You can't fight misinformation if you don't know what's out there. Final thoughts. Your role in crisis communication. Public health experts. At the end of the day, you are the voice people are looking for in a crisis. It's vital that you are clear, confident, and credible. The worst thing you can do? Stay silent. If you're in public health, I encourage you to invest in media training and refine your crisis strategy, because when the next crisis comes, you won't have time to play catch up. Want more insights like this? You can subscribe to the Avant Edge at AvantSolutions.org. Scroll all the way down to the bottom, and we'll be happy to send you our newsletter regularly when it's disseminated. Thank you for listening.